So we're back with another mini game. The name of this mini game is Officer Capture. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with just half of the board and only the back row, only your officer pieces. So I have the rook, the knight, the bishop, and the queen. That's it. That's all that we'll set up for black side. On white side, we set up the same thing, only on half of our sides. So rook, knight, bishop, and the queen. Now, yeah, normally the queen goes here because the queen gets her color. And I know, but we can't do that because if we did that for officer capture, then our queens would be lined up and the very first move would be to go capture a queen, and that's not fair. So I know it offends all the chess sensibilities you have in you, especially if you play chess, but she's gonna have to go there. So that's kind of how that works. So once you get everybody set up, you play. And the whole purpose is to capture all of your opponent's pieces. Usually what happens is my students end up with just the queen, or they end up chasing one piece around the board and nobody really makes a mistake. But my goal is just to see how well they maneuver their pieces in order to capture. The next stage of this game, if they do well with this, is we take out the rooks and we go ahead and we add in the other knight and the other bishop. And we play the game again, exactly like this. Now, if they do really well with this game, there's one more difficulty that we add, and that is they each get one rook, and it has to go in an opposite corner. So wherever they put the rook, if it goes over here, then this rook would have to go over here because we don't want them on the same corner because then we'll just end up capturing and wiping everybody out. You see that? So if the rook is here, we have to make them put in opposite corners. And we play the same way. Officer capture, and you just play the game like normal. Now, of course, you can always do this without the queen, and you can put in the king instead. And you can line the kings up because you don't have the queens there. You can line the kings up and you can play a, I guess you call it a shorter version of capture the king, where the goal is to capture the king. So this is another way that you can have people learn and practice all their chess movements while they're still playing sort of chess, but getting a good practice.